Yeah, hello once again. So today I'll be showing you guys how we can create voice over IP phone system. So I'll be using 3CX technology today to help us to deploy the cloud server. So but before we go there, you have to understand what is PBX. So PBX voice over IP, it's private branch exchange. It's a business phone system that manages internal and external calls within an organization. It means that we can create this phone system whereby it can enable us to, if you have several departments into our organization, like management department can call marketing, and maybe receptionist can call a manager for some schedules and things like that. And also it can handle the external calls from customers. So I know you're familiar with like those I mean those, like, let me say, like MTN systems where you call and then you find out like a virtual receptionist telling you like, if you want this service you press 1, if you want this service you press 2, if you want this you press 2. And also then this PBX system are going to do it to be responsible for routing those calls, right? So via what's called SIP trunk, but from researches I've made, I've tried to do SIP trunk, but I lost any company supporting where I can purchase a virtual number for random mobile number. So we'll be using 3CX, right? So this 3X, it's business communication solution. And another thing you have to know, we can try the free for this demo. The free supports from around 1 to 10 users. Yeah, 10 users is for free. So what you're going to do, guys, it's for me, let me continue with the email. Let me choose one of my emails. So backup ASCII. Yeah, we continue then. Yeah, you see now we are in, right? So create account, the phone number for my business, right? So then the country, Rwanda, company, let me call it Surge Labs, right? So and also here you have to put like users, right? So we choose 1 up to 10 users, which is for free. So and then we click next. So the last name invite, that is this name. So let me put there Benin, search. Then now we are ready to go. I can click next, right? So and also you can see here deployment up to 10 users is recommended for 3 SMB free. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Yeah, so it's not yet. So after this done, you are going to be given our cloud server of our phone system, so that we can manage some calls whatsoever, which is good, right? So you see I have my cloud server now, right? So let me go there. So yeah, you see now it's opening the 3CX web client. So I'll be prompted to log in. You see here, you grab your username, right? And then the password, you copy it there and then you paste it. So this is our server web client, right? So I can save this, right? So another thing you need, you have to download an application of 3CX on your mobile phones, right? Let's do that so quick. So you see here, let me go to Play Store, then I search for Bing. You are offline, and put the internet on. So now we can search for 3CX, right? So it's this application, you hit install. Right, you see now it's installed, right? But let's keep that for a moment. Let me open up this application. It should be looking like this, or add green that. So now to get started, let me minimize this. You see, this is my public IP address and whatsoever. So to add users, see here we have a dashboard, right? So here I have my user who is the owner. So you go to the admin, right? See down here there is admin. So to add users, you click here, right? Add user, right? So this will be like see, now we have the extension we'll be using. So maybe this first user will be called Serge, and then the mobile number I can give him. See, we have extension of 5 numbers, so let me give him like a number of 11151, right? So the role, maybe I can call this person he's a manager, right? So and then you can put emails, last name, whatsoever. So now I can save this person, right? So but this person, you see that is not active, right? So go back to your app, you double click on this person, right? You see here where there is scan QR code, right? So you go back to your app here, and then you go to scan QR code while using the app, and then move this phone on the side, and then hopefully it's going to scan the code, and then they're telling me then let's retry one more time. Yeah, you see now it's loading the profile. Now it's loaded the profile of that person of Serge. Okay, while using app YOLO does. You see that now this person is ready to call, but he cannot call himself. Let's create another user here. Let's go back to our users. Let's go back to our users. You see now the manager Serge have the green, means that he's up. Let's add one more user to test out this. So this one, I call him Benny. The number, let me give him like 4 tools, 5 tools according to extension, and then the role, let me make him like a receptionist, right? And then after I save this, so you see now Benny is saved. So on the other side I have another phone here. Let me try to, yeah, it's this one, and then on this phone also we are going to scan. So I already have 3CX app, so you go there, you find where you can scan QR code, then can move my phone on the other side so that when I double click here, right? Yeah, when I double click here and then I go to code, let me show you the phone on the other side. Go there to scan code, and then after I scan it, we try again. Yeah, you see now it loaded profile. So you see the profile I have, it's Benny, which is the user we have here, right? Let me go back. You see I have like those two users ready to call, right? So let's do like our first call, right? So I have my phone, my first phone here for search. See, is connecting, and another guy here called Benny, right? So which number does these people have? You see, this is phone for search. This pixel, it's for this person search. I want this search to call Benny on this phone, right? You see Benny have a number of 6612, 66612, and search is 661, right? So even if I go here on profile, you find his number there. Let's call this number of Benny here. It's 36612. And good thing here is that, see, they're showing me Benny is available, is that this 3CX is going to host this this server. It's online, means that any person who have the internet, you can add him there as the user. Yeah, this what's called voice over IP. It's a voice over the internet, in other words. So if I call Benny, hopefully it's hearing, and then you see now search receives a call, so I can answer. Hello there. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I see like these two peoples, they are connected, right? But it depends to like a connection. Hello. Can I switch to video call? I can even make a conference, adding other person there, right? So you see the moment I put on what, so I'm back. See, it was on hold, and you can see like these people on the different networks. Everyone is using his own mobile data. See, they can still make calls, right? So can we add other person? So I can hang up there, and also if I go to recent calls, you see search called me, I can call him at the back, and then hopefully this phone is going to receive a call, so I can answer. Benny is connected. Hello. Hello. This is search talking. Mic check 01. Let me try to increase the volume. Mic check 01. Mic check. Mic check. So I hope the test is correct. Yeah, I see those people, they are connected. Yeah, I can hang up there. So, and also you can add many other peoples, but the free version supports like only 10 people, right? Yeah, if I go to voice and chat, you see I have my cassava there, right? So if you want to make external calls, right, like people are calling using like MTN, whatsoever you want to add. If you want to add the external calls, you go to what's called add a trunk, a SIP trunk, right? So you select your SIP trunk provider. You see, let me say if Rwanda is supported, right? So Japan, yeah, Rwanda was supposed to be somewhere around here, right? So you see it's not supported. So, and also I can use USA providers, but because I'm using this service here in Uganda, it will be cost for my local people to call an US number so that it will reach out to me. So that will be hash, right? So, and another thing I want you to show you guys, you see this is like a directory online, right? So we can add what's called SDBC, session border controller. This session border controller will be responsible for handling like our internal calls not being directly exposed to the internet. It will be like locally, so that even if you want to make outside calls, it will be handled by this session border controller. You can install it on Debian Linux machine and Raspberry Pi. So let me click on Raspberry Pi. So if I click continue, if you have your Raspberry Pi, you just grab this code to download that, and then after you enter your credentials there, authentication IDs, right, and provision mode. So I hope that should be like in part 2. So if I go back, you see I have my SDBC there, but not yet enabled. Let me delete it. So, and also if you want to add those phones, how do they call those phones? Like those router phones, like those, how do they call it? Like those office phones, right? You see there is some models supported. So you select the model you have here. Maybe let's put is here any, let's put maybe this, then you put its MAC address there, and then you proceed with the procedures. So, and I hope you have seen how you can make calls. And also when I go to call handling, that's where I can add a digital receptionist. Yeah, if you want this service, press 2. If you want this service, press what and what. But we still don't have the ID number, yeah, because we need to purchase a virtual number, so that if person calls that number, our provider of this DID, they are going to route it to our 3CX phone system. So for example here, if you press maybe 0, connect to queue, call by name, connect to what, like you see different options, right? Transfer mail, call by name. Yeah, I hope that was the demonstration. You guys can hit that subscribe button, and also if you want, you can like and then share to kill YouTube algorithm. So see you in the next video.